Good evening to one and all present here, and welcome to this very special occasion as we come together to honor the life and legacy of St. John Bosco, a true beacon of hope for the youth.
A salvation house without music is the body without soul, said by Don Bosco. To begin this beautiful event, may I invite our aspirant band who will perform a musical piece that sets the tone for today's celebration. Let's give them a warm round of applause as they take the stage.
Thank you, dear friends, for that wonderful musical performance. What a beautiful start to a celebration.
We are truly happy and honored by your presence today as we gathered here to reflect on the values that Don Bosco instilled in all of us: hope, compassion, and deep love for the youth. To officially welcome you all, it's my great pleasure to invite Reverend Father Alphonse Philip, the rector and correspondent of Don Bosco Tirupatur, to welcome the gathering.
Dear Father Deva, the chief guest of the day, Father A.M. Matthew, Father Lawrence, Father, I just forget his name, Father Rennie, sorry, Father Rennie, the students from the college and students from the hostel, on behalf of Don Bosco community, on behalf of Don Bosco community, I welcome each and every one of you. Definitely, I'm not going to leave out the sisters from St. Charles. These days, we have been thinking about Don Bosco, we have been speaking about Don Bosco, we have been hearing about Don Bosco. Don Bosco is a saint who is a mystery for the simple reason we do not understand how he was able to do so much of good, educating the young. At the same time, the Salesian congregation was flourishing at the time when the government was suppressing the religious orders. Government was suppressing the priests and the sisters' work. And Don Bosco was able to come out with a new congregation, start a new congregation for the boys, to take care of the boys. So in that sense, Don Bosco is a mystery. But Don Bosco is also a well-known saint because of his work. At his time, thousands and thousands of young people benefited. And after him, the followers of Don Bosco, the sons of Don Bosco, continued the work that Don Bosco did. And therefore, it is not an exaggeration to say that Don Bosco is a beacon of hope, not only for the boys and girls of his time, but even today. So this evening, the aspirants are going to stage a play titled Don Bosco, a Beacon of Hope. And I welcome each and every one of you for this evening. And the script was written by Brother Sudif. Okay, he'll be introduced a little later on. And Father Tomnik, along with the other two brothers, Brother Leo and Brother Sudif, saw to it that the aspirants had sufficient practice. And of course, the team was supported by the other Salesians of the community, the Vice Rector for Arigedas, Father Robert, the administrator, and Father Gandhi, the spiritual director. So on behalf of all of us here, I welcome each and every one of you for this evening, and I wish you a pleasant evening. God bless you through the intercession of Saint John Bosco. May I invite Father Deva, the chief guest, to the stage, just to honor Father Deva.
Everything and everyone is won by the sweetness of our words and works. Thank you so much, Father, for your welcome and inspiring address.
Now, we move forward to the highlight of our program this evening. The play we are about to witness is titled as Don Bosco, a Beacon of Hope, a tribute to the remarkable life of St. John Bosco and his unwavering dedication to the education and well-being of young people. Through this performance, our talented cast will take you on a journey to Don Bosco's life, portraying how he became a guiding light for so many. Now, may I invite Reverend Father Arakiyadas, the Vice Rector and Principal of Don Bosco Tirupatur, for the brief introduction about the play.
Walk with your feet on earth, but heart in heaven. This evening, we want to make the theme of hope resound as an opportunity for reflection and for the future for many children as young people. Don Bosco, a beacon of hope, is a musical theater that revolves around the struggles of modern youth, loneliness, and the search for hope. It features interactions between young individuals feeling disconnected and a group of solutions aiming to offer support. The play emphasizes the importance of understanding and addressing the challenges faced by the youth, highlighting the need for genuine connection and guidance, which is the core element in the mission of Don Bosco. It dwells into the concept of hope as a means to provide support and direction to the lost ones, the young. The play underscores the significance of adapting to the changing times and the power of love and joy in making a positive impact on the lives of young people. Throughout the play, there is a recurring theme of the struggle between darkness and hope, with hope ultimately prevailing. Jesus is our hope. Don Bosco, as the true son of Jesus, imparts hope in the lives of young people. Inspired by the dream at the age of 9, Don Bosco still remains today a true beacon of hope amidst the young. When we look at Don Bosco's life experiences, we realize that hope is a plant with deep roots that start from afar, roots that grow stronger through difficult seasons and paths that require a lot of sacrifices. Don Bosco, a beacon of hope. Let us sit back and enjoy. Thank you.
The cast and crew have worked tirelessly to bring this vision to life, and we hope you find it as inspiring as we do.
So, without further delay, let us begin this journey. Enjoy the play.
pleasant memories to my mind. From that day, when it sounded for the first time, the story of my downfall begins. Year after year, this accursed dog is repeated, and every time it is a sign of defeat for me. But why on earth this on today? Is not today 16th of August? Yes, it is 16th of August 1850. Unless perhaps lower down in the infernal death, the ugly snout of Judas Iscariot plays me false. I want to see what it is all about.
Get away from here, you ugly Satan. This is a sacred place, and it ought not to be infested with your infernal breath.
It is ever the same. It is ever the same. From that day, when I proudly raised my head against the Almighty, you showed nothing but contempt and arrogance towards me, who was once your leader. Tell me, why are you praying around that old miserable hut?
You call it a miserable hut because you have never succeeded to thrust your horns within. Here lies a holy infant who will grow to become your ass enemy. But don't worry, I shall satisfy you this time. Be attentive. Do you hear Gloria? Do you remember 1965 years ago on a cold winter night
Silence!
at Bethlehem in a poor stable?
Silence, I say!
Choirs of angels, poor shepherds.
Malediction! Be done with it all! Or else!
From that stable, salvation came forth. The birth of Jesus brought forth hope to mankind. It is from that night onwards you began to experience reverse.
So what shameful reminders!
Do you remember the poor stable of Assisi, the year 1182?
Do you mean Francis?
You are right. It is St. Francis. He too was born like Jesus in a miserable stable, destined to reenact the life of Christ, to give hope to humanity. God wished that he should resemble him also in his birth.
So what has it got to do with what you're saying?
It is quite relevant. Jesus, God, man. What mission did he accomplish on this earth? St. Francis, his humble servant, renewed as much as he could with the sweet figure in this world. He recalled the people that there is hope in every downfall.
So what do you
Do you see this cottage? Poor like the stable where Jesus was born, poor like the one where the Poverello of Assisi was born, and yet this little hut will be great because today is born a baby who will renew in this world the miracles of the sanctity of St. Francis, who too will have a mission to accomplish in this world, the great mission of hope. Prepare yourself for the battle, O Prince of Darkness. Sharpen your claws, or else he might give you a good deal of trouble, and your horns will be broken more than once.
Enough! Enough! I wish to know
wish to know his name? Yes, I will tell you. He is.
We shall see. I will satisfy him if he can. I will throw myself on his path. I pay 1,000 snares. I will be ever at his hands with my venomous death.
Remember, however, O angel of darkness, that I am his angel guardian. I will always be at his side, guide him, help him, and sustain him.
I may die fast. Let us see who is to win. Ah! The child is born. His name is John Bosco. Heaven has chosen him so to bring light into the darkness. This cannot be allowed. His mission is clear. The young to give them hope and to light their path to heaven. But hope is fragile. And I will do everything, crush it. We must strike at the heart of his mission. The Ah, despair, pride, fear, addiction, greed. These will be our weapons. We will make the youth feel isolated, abandoned, and unloved. They will see no value in their lives. They will search for meaning and find nothing but emptiness. Master, shall we bring war and commit upon them? No. The physical suffering is temporary. I want to wound their souls.
What shall we do, Master? Do you have any plan?
We must strike at the heart of his mission. The youth. We will make them feel isolated abandoned and worthless. They will see no future, no joy, but only darkness.
Master, Master,
Ah.
I bring a bad news, Master.
Ah.
Don Bosco's sons have already begun gathering the children. They speak of God's love and mercy.
Ah. Then we must act quickly. We will make their homes cold and unloving. The parents will become harsh and distant. The teachers will be indifferent. And the society will cast them aside. So prepare yourselves. The battle has begun. We must strike at the heart of his mission. We will make the youth to go astray.
I will sow hopelessness in their hearts. They will believe they are unloved and unwanted.
I will make them question everything in their word, in their faith, in their future.
I will fill their nights with terror. They will be too upright to trust, to love, to hope. I will make them turn inward, believing there is no one. And with their fall, I will be there to keep them down. And I will make sure the world around them is correct and unwelcoming.
Ah. Ah. Ah.
You may plot and scheme, but you will never succeed.
We shall see, angel. The battle is far from over.
Remember this, O angel of darkness. God's light will always pierce through the darkest shadow.
Perhaps we will not make it easy for him. I will throw every obstacle on his path. The youth will be a battleground, and we will fight for every soul.
And I will be there, guiding and protecting him at every step.
Ah. Down. Let the battle begin.
invisible, to feel no one cares.
You are right. I don't know exact struggles, but I have seen many youth in pain. We are here just for you.
People say that, but then they leave.
And they expect us to trust them right away. Like trust isn't something that takes time.
They are not interested, Father. Maybe we are wasting our time.
No, Father, no. We are not wasting our time. They are just hurt. If someone is hurt,
help them to find hope within themselves.
How shall we do it? They don't like us. We can't go near them.
First of all, we need to follow the words of St. John Bosco. Then we must adopt ourselves according to the signs of the time. Then we can understand the problem clearly and we can attract them.
That's good idea. Come, we shall go and learn how to adapt ourselves according to the science of the time. Come.
Oh God in heaven, we don't know what to do. We can't approach the boys right now. And we do not know what to do now. We are in need of Don Bosco's help, Lord. We cannot approach the boys. And we cannot carry out the Don Bosco's missions right now. We don't know what to do. We are in need of Don Bosco's help, O Lord. Kindly show your mercy on us. James, where is Jesus?
He is here, Peter.
Master, my Lord.
Yes, Peter. What's the matter?
Today is 31st, Master. 31st.
What day did you say, Peter?
31st, Master. 31st.
31st January of Spirit.
January to be sure. Because today is an honorable day.
Honorable day. What do you mean?
Well, let me explain to you. Today the heaven is rejoicing. The saints are marching and the entire world is getting ready to celebrate the feast of a great saint. And he is
Don Bosco?
absolutely right, Lord. It is his feast
pleasantly surprised to hear this. I was very busy in meeting of the newcomers to our heaven. This made me to forget about this great celebration. Okay, that doesn't matter. Come, let's go and wish him now.
Excuse me, Lord.
Yes, James.
There is no need of me going there. He is already on the way to meet you, Lord. Let's get ready to receive it.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Greetings, my Lord.
Welcome, Don Bosco. Welcome, Don Rua. Happy feast, Don Bosco.
Thank you very much, my lord.
I am glad by a visit, Don Bosco. And what brought you here, my dear friend?
There is nothing, my lord. I just came to visit you.
Look, Don Bosco, you are a very good friend of mine, and I never decline any of your requests. Then why do you hesitate, Don Bosco? Just go on.
Lord, what do you think about my sons?
Why do you ask such question, Don Bosco? What is troubling you? As usual, they are giving their heart and soul for your mission, and they are caring for the poor and abandoned youngsters, and they are rendering a marvelous service for your mission.
But Lord, I am afraid they are off the track, which I never exhorted them. And I now look forward to your guidance and help to my sons.
You see, Don Bosco, your sons are already moving to the right track. They are adapting themselves according to the signs of the time.
But Lord, they need guidance. And I wish I could be with them, especially now.
If you still doubt, I can do this favor for you. You can go back to Earth and spend this day with your sons. Let it be my gift to you on this special day.
Thank you very much, my Lord. It's my honor and a precious gift indeed. Don't worry, my dear sons. I'm here.
Don Bosco, Don Nuva, how is that you are here? We can't believe it.
It is called for celebration. Let us rock the stage.
What we are Don Bosco? We are eagerly waiting to know it.
My dear sons, Jesus granted me a favor on this day, so I'm here.
Will you remain with us forever, Don Bosco?
No, no, it is not possible at all.
My dear sons, where are your cassock? I find that in some places. You are not wearing your cassock.
Don Bosco, this is the modern world and we don't wear it always.
Oh, That's what I confused with. I feel that you are taking different track, forgetting the purpose and mission.
No, Father, no. We will never take the wrong track. In this modern era, youngsters are completely different. And it's really a hard task to oppress them. And so, we also need some changes according to the signs of the times. If you don't mind, shall we show you the modern world?
Sure, sure. Ruwa, come let us go.
Dude, it's really hard for us to go to school nowadays. It's become an hell to sit in class and listen to the teacher.
Stay cool, man, and have a mind. These are silly kids. Have you ever seen this video? Tips to handle the teachers and how to bunk the school.
Show me. Wow, it's amazing.
Not only this, there are videos still in color.
Jackie, can you send this right now? I'm having 1,200 friends in my Facebook account.
Is it so? Then, then Daisy should also be a friend, isn't it?
You mean Daisy Flora? Of course, she's a close friend of mine.
Okay, then open our DP. Come, let's go there.
Ruwa, they are few boys. Come, let us go to them.
Sure, Father, we shall.
Good morning, my dear friends. How are you all?
Hey kids, are you here?
Kid? Who is the kid? Mind your tongue, old man.
Cool, 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 my dear friend. I am Father Bosco. Nice to meet you all.
We are not so nice. Leave us alone.
Father, they look like ruffians.
Don't worry, Ruwa. They are children. What else we can expect? Now look at me. I drew their attention. Give me the flute.
Here it is.
Jackie, can you send these photos to my mobile?
immediately we want to buy the latest mobile.
Sure, Father, we shall.
Look there, there are few boys.
We shall go and talk to them, Father.
Yes, come let us go. Good evening, my dear friends. How was the day, my dear friends?
Father, as usual, we had some fun with the class teacher.
What did you do?
Father, Peter was sleeping while teacher taking class.
At that time, we woke him and told him that teacher asked him to wipe the blackboard.
Then what happened?
Then what? He did it, and the teacher's temper went high, and he gave some beatings to him.
Oh, that's bad. Okay, jokes apart. What did you learn today?
Do you learn something? Okay, shall I teach you catechism? Okay, come and sit here. My dear friends, do you know who is Adam and Eve? Adam and Eve are forefathers. Because of their disobedience, we become sinners. Stop this. No one seems to be paying attention. Why? Then, what do you want me to do? My dear son, it's really hard to teach them catechism. And how do you manage them?
I suppose you never teach them catechism.
No, Don Bosco. These modern souls are always pay attention to interesting and exclusive things.
So, you show only movies?
No, no. Please come and see. Good evening, my dear friends.
Good evening, Father.
Today, we are going to learn a song. Shall we?
Yes, Father.
I've got hope in my heart, even when the world is spinning round. You put hope in my heart, a hope that's never ever let me down. I'm living in hope. I'm moving in hope. What a song to sing. The future's held by him. I'm living in hope. We've got
such a lesson, that simple song. It's really amazing. I really enjoy.
It's all from you, Father Bosco.
My dear son, I've been with you, and I'm proud of the work you are doing. But I want to remind you of something important. Something was shown in my dream.
A dream, Father?
Yes, a dream that holds message for all of us, especially for you who continue this mission. It's the dream of 10 diamonds. Do you remember it, Tandruva?
Of course, Father. Each diamond represents a virtue that we must possess to carry out our mission.
Exactly. In a dream, I saw a majestic figure like a shepherd wearing a cloak adorned with 10 shining diamonds. Each diamond symbolizes a virtue: faith, hope, charity, work, temperance, patience, obedience, purity, poverty, and love for the Eucharist.
10 diamonds, each one a virtue. Father, we have heard it long ago. Can you explain us?
They are not just for show. Each diamond had a purpose to guide us how we care for the young. It's not enough to entertain them, my sons. We must give them hope. But I find that you are not inviting them for any spiritual movement.
Hope, Father.
Yes, hope. Many young people feel lost, abandoned, without purpose. If we only amuse them with games and activities, we fail them. We must bring Jesus Christ into their lives. And we want to help them to see their worth in God's eyes. That's what true hope is.
So, it's not just about keeping them happy, it's about showing them that they are loved by God.
Exactly. Games and activities, they are just means to an end. But our goal is to lead them to Jesus. That's why we want to learn those 10 virtues.
But that's what we have been missing. We have been trying to entertain them, but we fail to show them the way to God.
It's never too late to change. We can still bring hope in the life of the young people we serve.
Never forget, Jesus and Mary are always with us. They gave me this mission, and now they give it to you. Bring hope, but also bring faith. Bring laughter, but also bring love. Most importantly, bring Jesus.
We will, Father. We will do everything and we can to bring hope to the young.
Don Bosco, you are our father and friend. You gave us everything, and we are always at your disposal. We sing your praises till our last breath.
Hallelujah, Don Bosco!
Jesus, I'm happy. You pleased me with your favor, and I now back with a satisfied heart. It's because of your blessing, my Lord.
Yes, Lord. When we restart, hold on, Ruwa. James, Lord, here I am.
All things happened on earth were immediately updated by the angels to James.
Really, Lord?
It's nice to hear, my Lord.
Master, we have an important appointment. The newcomers are waiting for you. Let's go and welcome them.
Yeah, sure, Peter. Let's go.
Don Bosco, I have a question to ask you. You gave us hope and took us to Christ. But from where did you get this hope?
My dear friend, do you remember the dream I had when I was just 9 years old? That dream showed me a way forward that gave me the power of hope.
How could I forget it, Father?
That was the beginning of everything. It guided my life. It became the foundation of our mission to bring hope for the lost youth.
When I was 9 years old, I had a dream that left a lasting impression on my mind and brought about a profound change in my life.
You will have to win these friends of yours, not with blows, but with gentleness and kindness.
Who are you, sir?
I am the son of her, whom your mother has taught you to greet 3 times a day. John, you will be the leader over those boys.
How am I going to be their leader, sir?
Show these boys the beauty of virtue.
How am I going to do that?
You are going to attain virtue by obedience and acquiring knowledge.
This is your field. This is where you must work. Make yourself humble, steadfast, and strong. And what you see happen with these animals, you will have to do it for my children. In due time, everything will be clear to you.
Yes. In this dream, Jesus and Mary showed me that the key was reaching in love and joy. I could offer them hope, a chance to feel worthy, a chance to find home in the heart of God.
And you did just that. Your mission has touched countless lives. It has built a legacy which is continued still today. You have turned your mission into reality.
None of this been possible without the help of Jesus and Mary. They gave me the strength when things seemed impossible. They showed me a power of hope. I always knew that my mission is not just about teaching knowledge, but about offering hope and love for those most in need.
I have tried! I have tried to destroy this mission. I have laid traps and snares, sowed doubt,
defeated Satan.
Ah!
Your darkness cannot overpower the light of hope that Don Bosco had sparked in the hearts of the young. No matter how many snares you lay, they will always raise. The power of God's love and guidance will protect them.
Defeated! Perhaps for now. I will never give up. I will always wait for the moments of weakness. I will see for the right opportunity to strike back. And you cannot stop me.
You won't succeed, Satan. The light of hope you cannot extinguish. Don Bosco's mission will continue, no matter how many snares you lay. As long as we hold love, joy, and faith, you will always be defeated.
We shall see, Don Bosco. We shall see. I will never give up. I will always find a way to strike back again. And remember, the battle is far from over.
That's enough. You cannot win over him. Remember that I am his guardian. Now I have to go back to celebrate our victory at the feast of St. John Bosco.
When the world is hurting, when life is so confusing, I am sure of one thing, God's by my side, yeah. When I'm feeling lonely and I start to worry, I know God, you're near me and you're always by my side, yeah. And I can lift my hands up to you, I can raise my voice and sing. You are who I put all hope in, I will trust you in everything. There is hope, there is hope in the Lord, He is with me each day. I will trust in the day. I have hope in the Lord, He is mighty and good. There is hope in the Lord.
What an outstanding performance! A round of applause to a wonderful cast and crew for bringing the life and mission of Don Bosco onto the stage.
Now, it is my great honor to invite our chief guest of today, Reverend Father Deva Jo, Rector and Correspondent of Don Dhruva Community Tirupatur, to address the gathering. Father has been a true supporter of the values that Don Bosco lived by, and we are thrilled to have him with us today.
Now I invite Reverend Father Deva Jo to address the gathering.
Friends, after this very spectacular and magnificent musical theatre entitled Don Bosco, A Beacon of Hope, enacted by the aspirants, I guess my message may be superfluous. Nonetheless, it is my duty as chief guest to give you a message. Yesterday we celebrated the feast of St. John Bosco with fanfare and gaiety and real happiness and joy. All of us rejoicing about this beautiful saint we have. Dear Reverend Father Rector, Father Alphonse and community, dear Reverend Sisters, and dear students from Sacred Heart College, my dear hostel boys, dear well-wishers, friends, ladies and gentlemen. Don Bosco. என்ன நிறுத்த சொல்றீங்களா என்ன? You're telling me to stop? I will stop after a short while, okay? Okay. தடங்களுக்கு வருந்துகின்றோம். TV. Don Bosco was a giant of a saint and a colossus of a man. If you want to really define and describe, we can simply say in brief, he was a man of God, man for others. We have heard enough and more from this beautiful musical theatre, masterminded by the rector, of course, by Father Dominic and Brother Sudeep, beautifully and creatively really thought out and executed well. It entails lot of time, lot of energy and lot of effort and sacrifice, and they have done it superbly well, for which I am very appreciative of the whole community, starting from Father Rector Alphonse and all of them, all the cast and crew. They did their part very well, which means they have spent a lot of time practicing the discipline and then training themselves well. So sincere congratulations to the rector and Father Dominic and Sudeep and all the actors here, the cast and crew, of course. So let's once again give them a very thunderous and big round of applause. Good. That's fine. I think the letter, three things are very common to Don Bosco. Saint John Bosco. Three. And there's three devotions. Devotion to the Eucharist, devotion to Mary Help of Christians, devotion to the Pope. What I want to hit upon now this evening is this. Don Bosco is universally known as Father and Teacher of Youth. Father, yes, and Teacher of Youth, a great educationist. One of the finest educative system, pedagogical method which is introduced in this world, welcomed by all educationists, all thinkers, and all psychological pundits, specialists. Beautiful, again three: reason, religion, loving kindness. It encompasses the whole gamut of life of youth, everybody in this world. அறிவு வழி, இறை வழி, அன்பு வழி. தமிழில் சொல்கிறேன். காரணத்தை கண்டறிந்து இறை பக்தியை ஊட்டி அன்பினால் அரவணைக்கும் பொழுது எந்த ஒரு இளைஞனையும் வென்றெடுக்கலாம். For the sake of our friends from Sacred Heart, when you analyze the reason for any act, any activity, analyze the reason, instill faith in God, and embrace the youth with love. Embrace people with true love, sincere and genuine love. You can win any youth, boys and girls in this world. Don Bosco. That is reason, religion, and loving kindness. It really covers the whole sort of life of a person. And that is why we say he was great. Don Bosco was a great saint, father and friend of youth, father and teacher of youth, universally acclaimed by the church. And his methodology is one of the finest history has seen, the world has seen, and the church has seen. And therefore, we are proud to be children, sons and daughters of Saint John Bosco. And following in his footsteps, let us be people of God and people for others. That is it. He said, it is enough that you are young for me to love you. நீ இளைஞன் அது போதும் எனக்கு உன்னை அன்பு செய்ய. And he was ready to do anything under the sun on the face of the earth. Meaning to say, for you I live, for your study, for your wife I work, and for you I am ready to give my life. That was Don Bosco. A man who had a large heart, immeasurable love, and a generous heart. Sky was the limit. Unconditional love for the youth, especially poor and abandoned youth. We are proud to be associated with Don Bosco and his institutions spread all over the world throughout the length and breadth of the globe of the world, of the universe. Let us be proud of the saint and try to imitate him and try to put it to practice whatever he has taught us. Hail Don Bosco. Once again, hearty congrats to Father Alphonse, to Father Dominic, and Brother Sudip, and all the crew members. Everyone, they did their best. And I told them before that, all the best, happy feast, you are the best, and they have done their best, true to what was told to them. Congratulate them, appreciate them. May God bless all of us. I thank Father Alphonse for inviting me to be the chief guest of this evening's function. God bless you, good night, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Father, for those inspiring words. Your presence today truly enhances the meaning of this event, and we are grateful for your support and help.
As we come towards the conclusion of today's celebration, I would like to take a moment to express our heartfelt gratitude to everyone who made this event possible. Now, may I invite Reverend Father Dominic Naveen Christie, Dean of the Aspirants, for the vote of thanks.
I'm using this stand because I'm going to speak a lot. So let this be a support for me. So good evening to one and all present here. With immense joy, I stand before you to thank all those who made this dream come true. For Don Bosco, the aim of the theatre is to amuse, to educate, to instruct the young in a good and moral way. With the same goal in mind, we undertook this joyous task of staging the play, and we are glad that we have accomplished it with the help and support of many generous people around. And so, here I am to extend my heartfelt thanks to everyone. At the outset, we thank God the Almighty and our beloved Mother Mary, help of Christians, for their never-failing providence, benevolence, and for their powerful protection and intercession. On behalf of the entire team, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to Reverend Father Deva Jod, the chief guest of the day, and for gracing our musical theatre with your valuable presence. Your thoughtful message on Don Bosco was truly inspiring and added meaning to the event, leaving a lasting impact on everyone present. Dear Father, your words not only reflect the spirit and the legacy of Don Bosco, but also motivate us to carry forward these values with greater dedication. We are honored to have you as our chief guest, dear Father, and your support and encouragement greatly contribute to the success of the show. Thank you once again for your time, inspiring words, and gracious presence. It was a privilege to have you with us for this special occasion. Thank you, dear Father. At the outset, I would like to thank the Salesian community here at Don Bosco, Tirupatur, Father Rector, Father Alphonse Philip, for being a pillar of support, for meticulously planning everything with the core team, and for your guidance and directions. Your encouragements, guidance, and active involvement were truly inspiring and helped to create an event that was both memorable and impactful. Thank you, dear Father. For Aragidas, the Vice Rector and Principal, for your encouragement, supportive presence, and for gracefully adjusting with the timetable and for providing all the help necessary from the part of the school during the days of practice. Your dedication to our community shines through in everything you do, and this shows was no exception. Thank you, dear Father. For the Robert Inyasi, our administrator, we thank you for skillfully executing all our plans, for all the suggestions offered, and for your timely advice. We are indeed grateful for all the financial support you provided for the success of the show. The positive energy and the seamless organization is a foundation stone of our community. Thank you, dear Father. We also thank Father Gandhi, our confessor and professor in the Sacred Heart College, for his unfailing prayerful presence and for all the directions he rendered. Thank you, dear Father. Let me have the privilege of introducing the director of the play, dear Brother Sudif. Can you come to the stage? I wanted to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude for your outstanding direction, which led to the incredible success of our play. Your vision, dedication, make some noise. Okay, thank you. Your vision, dedication, and creative leadership were truly inspiring and played a major role in bringing out the production to life. Thank you once again for your hard work, patience, and brilliance. This success is a testament to your exceptional skill, and we are honored to have been part of this journey. So thank you, dear brother. May I now introduce to you the music director of the play, dear Brother Leo, on the stage. So he is the man behind the music. The way you brought the music to the play, beautifully blended it with the story and enhancing every scene was truly remarkable. Your passion for excellence and attention to detail added depth and emotion, leaving a lasting impact on both the performance and the audience. So thank you for your hard work, patience, and the inspiration you brought to the entire team. Thank you, dear brother. May I now introduce to you Brother Rishabh. I wanted to extend my sincere gratitude for your outstanding work as a light and stage in charge for the Don Bosco play. The way you managed the lighting and stage setup added depth, emotion, and captivating atmosphere to everyone. Thank you for your hard work, creativity, and commitment to excellence. The success of this production would have not been possible without your invaluable contribution. Extra noise from the college. So thank you, dear Brother Rishabh. I would like to gracefully and gratefully acknowledge the support rendered by the special group of supporters who came out of their way to help us. A special thanks to Father Praveen Peter and the community of Sacred Heart College, Tirupattur, and the team of the technicians from Sacred Heart College, Mr. Sam, Mr. Suresh, for the live streaming and the play in which they helped us a lot. And in a special way for the Rennie and for the Matthew who brought us the first students. So thank you, dear fathers. And you, my dear friends, for gracing this event. Sincere thanks to the Don Ruo community, for the James and all the other fathers, for bringing the hostel boys and for witnessing this play. So, thank you, dear boys. Dear sisters, your presence is a blessing for all of us. So, thank you for making it possible to be with us this evening. Thank you and God bless you. We also have those people who were not here, those who work behind the stage, especially the teachers of DBMS, Ms. Devasena ma'am, Gomati ma'am, and Sudha miss, for helping the boys to get it ready with their makeups. And for the electricity, sound and light and the audio, Mr. Arul and team, and in a special way for Mr. Felix for making us all these arrangements. And also Mr. David for the technical support and for the photos. So thank you, one and all. So finally, the stars of the day, dear aspirants. You tell them your plan and they bring it to reality, and we call them the aspirants. So, dear aspirants, thank you for all your hard work and sacrifice. You sacrificed your games time, study hours, which is a bit difficult, I understand. Despite all your ill health, you took great interest, involvement, and dedication. At times, reason and religion was followed up, but loving kindness was not followed up. We were sometimes a bit hard on you, scolded you, and given you when it was needed. I know you understand that it is an expression of our love. So here I am to introduce the characters of the play. The most awaited, the Satan, though he is not a Satan actually, he is an angel. We have Satan as, the angel as Satan, no, Peter as Satan, Peter from PHS. We have Raimundo of 10th as the angel guardian of Don Bosco. We have a few other smaller demons: Derry, Joy, Blessing, Maria Anthony, Alvin Amish, and Kelvin, and Ritish. So all these smaller angels kindly come on the stage. Okay, so these are the other angels, smaller angels. And we have these youngsters. So there are 4 youngsters. I think there are more fans for the demons than the angel. Okay, we have the youngsters Jackson, Udayan, Sam, and Bernie as young people, ruffians. We have Defi as the Salesians, Father Matthew, and Jennifer as Father Paul, Tony as Father Mark, Smith as Father Tony, and Paul Martin as Father Maxwell. So these are the Salesians. And we have Saint Peter, Ashwant. So here we have Saint Peter, and now he is not found with the keys. Okay. And God Almighty, the Jesus Christ, G.P. Roshan. St. James with the apple tab, Anish. It's a modern heaven. Okay. Our father and founder, St. John Bosco, Damien. And his successor, Dondrua, Mugilan. And the 4 school boys, or rather the youngsters, Leo, John, Dinesh, Tamil, and Yovel. Okay, so these are the 4 youngsters. And students, Yogeshwaran, Alvin, Anto, Shishwant, and Kingsley. Just say hi to everyone. Okay. So these are our actors. Let us give them a big round of applause and appreciate them for their effort and for their hard work. Okay. So we also have few others who work behind the stage. For example, all the dancers will be part of it, and there are also singers. Where are the angels? Okay, the angel singers: Alexander, Raimundo, Alphaeus, Vijay Anthony, Sam, and Defi. The dancers: Paul Martin, Derry, Joy, Blessed, Maria Anthony. Enough. Okay. Alvin, Amish, and Kelvin. Lawrence, Trinity, Smith, Ashwath, Roshan, Anto, Gladwin, Jennifer, Mugilan. So all the dancers on the stage. You can, T-boy. These are the dancers. And these are the ones whom you witnessed on the stage. And there was another team that were on the stage when the screen was closed. So they were in charge of the properties. So let me call the property in charges: Jebastin, Roshan, Derry. You can come forward, at least now they can see your face. Sebastian, Roshan, Derry, Joy, Jackson, Yogeshwaran, Dean Emmanuel, Terry, Eugene, Jimmy. So these are the people who were responsible for the smoke, the fire, and all that snow on the stage. So we have a costume department: Peter, Kevin, Albin, Smith, Roshan, GP, and Kingsley. There were 2 prompters. We had to keep prompters because they were not that they did not memorize it well, but I think they were only pulling the screen. They did not really prompt well. Okay. The prompters are Moses and Jeshwant. Please come. The prompters are Joshwant and Moses. Jeshwant and Moses. Did I leave anyone? Yes, the electrical department, Regis and Edwin Rosario. And the MCs, of course, Jerick Marshall and Joshua Rocky. Okay, Kelvin was part of the band, and then CB was part of the youngster. Okay, so this is the team. So this is the team that made our dream come true, and let us give them a big round of applause and appreciate them. So we also have few other aspirants. We also need audience. Okay, so they are our aspirants who are witnessing this wonderful event. So let us once again appreciate them and thank them for their wonderful show. Finally, so thank you once again for all of you for making this production a remarkable success. It was an incredible journey, and I feel honored to have been part of it with such an amazing team. May Don Bosco continue to give us hope and courage in our mission and in our life. May God bless us all. Thank you.
For Dominic, can you come to the center? While Father Dominic thanked everybody, introduced everybody, it's my turn to thank Father Dominic. Okay, while there were so many characters involved, brothers involved, Salesians involved, it was he who coordinated everything. And every evening he was there to see that they learn what they are supposed to stage. And as he said, sometimes loving kindness, sometimes not so much of loving kindness. And he saw into the minute details, seeing what is required, getting things done, and all that was required, he did it. So let's give a big hand and thank and congratulate Father Dominic. So once again, for Dominic, Brother Sudif, Brother Leo, Brother Rishabh, and all you, my dearest parents, a big thank you. God bless you. And let's start the journey of hope, hoping that everything will go on well. So thank you and God bless you.